Ladies and gentlemen, good day. It's Badger from Oz, and welcome back to Fuga, Melodies of Steel 2. Yes, we're finishing off the final link events. It is Friday the 13th of September 2024. Yes, Friday the 13th. No doubt about it today. I did some off stream, and interesting that Lights Out comes out on Friday the 13th, Perth, Australia time. So it's just turned 3 PM here in Perth. What else? Let me check my YouTube videos. What have we got? Let's see, when did I last streamed Fuga on Friday. Oh, by the way, there was no stream yesterday because I wanted to watch Literal Badger's YouTube VOD of Fuga. But I didn't get to watch all of it though because I was very tired. And you're not tired. No, I'm joking. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, please do not self-promote on my YouTube or my Twitch. Yeah, I've been warned. Oh yeah, so yeah. Oh yeah, we got Twins Link events. Noticed some likes on my recent videos since my last Fuga VOD, so thank you all, I really appreciate it. We're now on 275 Twitch followers and back to 68 subscribers, let's go. Oh yeah, so we've got Sheena's 3 link events, then you got Jin's 2, and then you got Wappa's 1 with Britz, so that is a lot. So yeah, can't wait to get all these link events done. The voice acting could be very difficult. We're going to go with Sheena to kick things off, one of my favourite characters. It's her link event with Jin Macchiato.
Everyone has said as much already, but thank you for joining us, Jin.
Yeah.
Nah, it's a real shame I couldn't group up with you all earlier on, with all that's going on. Never expected any of this after we saw the war put to an end, though.
I hope to never face such again after the war took the lives of both of our fathers.
Let's put an end to this mess quick as we can, for Gaskell and for our own peace of mind.
I plan to do whatever I can to make it so. I trust you assist me.
I know you will, and you know I will. That was a very quick link event. I win. Never expected we'd be riding around with some Burman armies of bigwigs, though. Feels off, huh?
It doesn't sit well with you.
Just feels weird as all, but I'm over my phase of hating Burman just for being Burman. That said, those two definitely fall into the I still hate him category. What?
You just seem much more mature than we last met.
You think?
You seem much more composed, able to take a step back and look at the whole picture.
You could probably thank the guys at the factory for whipping me into shape. And I look at Burman folk different now after all that's happened.
It certainly would be a shame to despise an entire people simply for their place of birth. There are those like Britz for one, and Hannah would never have wanted us to think as such.
Yeah, you're right about that much. The laugh that she had, it was hilarious. Like, it was unexpected. I don't know what she was laughing at.
The factory must have been quite busy since the armistice.
You could say that again. Lots of demand for airship parts these days. We started using Burman tech, as much as I hate to admit it, they're levels ahead of us.
Machines don't lie, do they?
Nope, and tech does no wrong by itself, so I say we spread it around the whole world. We've even got Burman engineers stopping by and even working in our factory. Now everyone was happy about that to start with, of course. But I'd step in and keep everyone level-headed, and eventually they all got used to things. Engineering brought us all together and helped us communicate.
It's a lovely story. I'm sure it couldn't have happened without you.
Kinda surprised how used I am to the Burman now myself. Bet you wouldn't believe me even if I told you.
Now what might that mean?
We'll save that story for some other time. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. No, Fuga Melodies of Steel. Alright, now this is where it gets really difficult. The Wappa one. Got my bottle of water. Let's go.
I heard you went off traveling all on your own. Did you run into any danger? Me? Do I look the sort of girl who'd walk right into danger? But you seem to sort fit to go off on your own, but I was still quite concerned. Can't say I hate to hear you worry about me. Perhaps you remained safe because I cast a spell praying for your good fortune. Wait, you did? For me? Oh, I'm only teasing. Come on, girl, you really had me going there. I did only pray for your safe travels, so I'm relieved you encountered no trouble. Thanks. You sure have changed though, haven't ya? Perhaps I try to be less withdrawn than before. I aim to speak my mind once more.
Sorry about that.
I aim to speak my mind more than I once did, much like you. Me? Am I always running my mouth with something? Perhaps, but those are your words, not mine. Yes, that you know, eh? I did try to make sure I do not say more than need to be said, though. Perhaps you can learn a thing or two from me, too. Now wait just a minute. What's that supposed to mean?
There she goes again.
I'm starting to think you've gone right into a right pain, you know?
Oh, you just got burned by Sheena. Oh, mercy. Go, Sheena.
How am I supposed to get Sheena to just listen to what I have to say? You need to do what now? Nothing! Is that so? Alright then. Would you tell me more about your travels, Wappa? Why did you decide to go in the first place? Well, I didn't have a big reason or anything. I was just bored of my quiet life in the village and I thought I ought to see more of Gasco. If it weren't for the war, I might have never even considered leaving my village. Gasco's all split up now though, yeah? I sort of wanted to see how things were everywhere. And how were they? People definitely got their work cut out for them, but everyone was real nice to me. I'm sure that's because of your friendly nature as well as their kind hospitality. You've done much for me in our time together too. I have? It's great to have you back now in our time of need. Thank you for joining us again, Wappa. Hey, whatever it is doing, I'm here to do it.
Oh, Sheena might even be the leader. Oh, holy.
Did you say something?
Did someone say KFC? I'm pretty sure someone said something. Now, Britz and Sheena. Now, this is going to be an interesting one. Because obviously, Britz and Sheena are close friends from the first game.
How's your family enjoying life in Gasco?
Much more than we could ever have imagined possible when living in Berman. Wait a second. How come I'm only noticing this? Britz has a scar above his left eye. Well, left from your point of view, or someone's point of view. I don't know. I'm worried Mother might be a bit overzealous in looking after us, however.
I'm sure she missed you dearly. Give her time to settle down again.
You seem to have lost a great cloud over your head. Is your mother well?
Quite, in fact. She's been teaching me spells and sewing alike.
Good to hear. I was worried, you know.
How's your sister? Frida, was it? I'm sure she never leaves you alone.
So much that it's beginning to trouble me.
And why is that?
A number of reasons, but let's save that for some other time.
Very well then.
Do you remember when I mentioned my sister Frita?
And how she's beginning to trouble you, yes.
One thing that bothers me is that she rarely leaves the house.
And that's simply because she wants to spend time with you.
I think the persecution she faced back home has left her traumatized and afraid of the world outside the family home.
That is indeed troubling. Does she refuse to leave even with you or your mother?
She'll come with us, but far from willingly and troubling the whole time.
Even after you found safety and freedom in your lives?
I'd like her to go out, but I don't want to force her to do things she doesn't enjoy.
You seem quite protective of her.
I know she can't go on like this, but...
Perhaps you need to give her a reason to want to venture outside.
Perhaps.
I'll give it a think myself.
Thanks, Sheena.
Britz, about your sister.
Have you had any ideas that might convince her to step outside?
A shot in the dark, perhaps? But do you think I could invite her to visit my family?
At your home?
Yes, I've long thought to invite you someday, but never found the chance. So I thought perhaps this might be the perfect opportunity to handle both situations and get to know Frida.
I wanted to pay a visit myself, but are you sure?
Quite! I'm sure I can use my spells to put a smile on her face.
I know she would love it. I know she would love it.
And if you were to visit regularly, eventually she might grow out of her fear of the world at large.
We couldn't pull all the burden on your family, though. You have to come visit us sometime as well.
I would love to visit and have the chance to speak with your mother.
And I would love for her to have the chance to meet someone so important to me.
It's so kind of you to say, Britz.
Oh, that laugh is adorable. But Britz and Sheena are very close. I've already done the whole Britz and Sheena sitting in the tree teasing thing. We've already done that. Okay, now here we go. Now, Jin and Wappa's link events. Where'd you go, Paul? The meal's a mess without you. Oh no, Wappa. There you are, Paul. We've been looking all over. But you're glad to have your good pal back at... What?
Pull in the mill! You name your screwdrivers!
How long have you been creeping around like that?
Since the point where you're looking for Paul and talking to a mill! It's the mill across street one or the dash shaped one?
You better forget everything you just saw. You hear me?
In case you didn't know, let me warn you, I'm the biggest gossip around here!
Yeah, no Wappa. What can I do to keep you quiet?
Would you look at that? Someone knows how to handle a situation! For starters, you're gonna want to do everything I tell you to do, yeah?
Why do you have to be you of all people? Oh, Wappa, really? You've really did up this time.
Hey, Jin, how are Paul and the mill doing?
Hey, not so loud. What do you want?
I just so happen to be on cleaning duty today, see? But I'm really not feeling it, you know?
Yeah, happens to the best of us. Guess I'll just, do it for you.
Ellen the gentleman, makes sense you'd be kind enough to name and chat with your own towels!
I'll get right to it then.
Thanks a bunch!
It'll...
お前は絶対に許さね
I swear
え
on my
尻尾に
tail.
かけてな
Now let's listen to that bit in Japanese, that last bit in Japanese, because I was talking over it, so yeah. Let's try this again.
お前は絶対に許さねえ。尻尾にかけてな。
God damn. That was brutal.
There you are! I've been looking all over for you! I was thinking maybe you could take laundry duty for me!
You look fine enough to do it yourself.
Uh-oh, did someone forget why I could go round tell everyone? I'm the gossip queen around here, you know?
That evil grin on Wappa's face is terrifying.
そうか。
Go on. Go on and gossip then, your majesty.
Hey, what's your deal all of a sudden?
I already went round and told everyone how I name my tools. And I mean everyone.
You're kidding!
You're the only one who still doesn't know them all. Let me introduce you.
Hang on a second.
This here's Adam, my hammer. Then we got my wrench, Edgar. Or Edgar, or however you pronounce it, I don't bloody know.
Adam and Edger, huh? Okay.
Come on, fella, say hello to my pal here. A big guy like you's nervous, Adam? Look at you, getting all stiff as stone. Wait, am I doing Britz's link events? Let's try again. Ha! A big guy like you's nervous, Adam. Look at you, getting all stiff as stone.
Okay, that's enough. Thanks for the intro to know that. Yeesh!
You like her, Edgar? She's an amusing sort, huh? Or was it Edgar? I still don't bloody know. Alright, now we've got our Jin and Britz link events coming up now.
ありがとう.
Good to have you back with us, Jin. The tank is in much better condition. This may not be much comfort for me, but you seem to handle the machinery here even better than before. But that's because of how busy the factory's been. Put in the hours, and you end up pretty good at this stuff. I'm sure there's no replacement for hands-on experience. Sure ain't. Ain't just my time at the factory will. Learned more than a thing or two during the war. I can imagine, though I wish we never had to discover as much. Might as well get some good out of it, though. Britz seems a little bit nervous. Let's see how he fares in round 2. Everything looks to be in good shape. Nothing needs fixing just yet. You handles yourself like a true pro. Give me a break. That reminds me though, I wanted to talk with you about the factory. Me, not sure how much help I could be. After the Burmans stole the factory during the war, they trashed a whole section of it and everything inside. But once the army pulled out, they sent us compensation for the damage. A common occurrence in war, is it not? Maybe, but word is we got a hefty chunk more than a lot of other places. And where we started bringing in equipment from airship work, we got priority support from Burman engineers. I imagine your factory was deemed worthy of such incapable making use of it. Surely the Gasco army put in a good word for you. Ha! Guess I'll just keep telling myself that.
Nah.
Remember me telling you about my factory getting priority support? I do, yes. I'm starting to think someone with Burman connections who knew about our situation pulled some strings. Don't pull this tail or you're gonna get pissed off. Or he's gonna get pissed off. Maybe someone with ties to organizations that help people flee the Burman Empire to seek refuge in Gasco. I see. Whoever it is, it seems like they're trying to keep it under wraps though. So I don't plan on calling them out or anything. But I can't help but want to pay my respects, you know? They're surely aware of us much already. Exposing them won't do anyone any good. Guess not, huh? Better to keep them a friend I don't know than lose them as one I do, I suppose. Without a doubt. Alright, that is the end of the link events. Oh, I'm joking. This is going to be interesting. Hiya, Britz! How did the year in Gasco treat you? After all my time in the youth corps of the Burman Army, it feels like I'm at last living a normal free life.
That's so, eh? A bit what you call normal and free is far from it, you know?
Yeah.
Feels plenty free enough for me.
That's because you don't know any better. Now you can teach you how to really live free. Me! You ain't last out here in the girl land of the free if you don't know how to do it proper.
I'm quite sure I'll be fine, but I suppose you'll disagree regardless.
わかったよ。
So be it, tell me then, Wappa, what is a normal free life?
I'll show you in some time, don't you worry!
Wappa always trying to get out of things.
ね
Ready to instruct me on how to live free?
Did I promise something like that?
え。
You swore I need to learn how to live a proper free life here in Gasco.
あ、
But it can't be that important if you forgot.
Yeah, I was just exercising my freedom to choose the best time, see? Definitely didn't forget.
I'm sure, so tell me then, what does a truly free life entail?
Maestro, I wake up when I feel like it, eat whenever I feel hungry.
Be lazy whenever you feel like it.
あ、
I see.
And then when I start feeling tired, I sleep.
You're not tired.
Basically a dictionary definition of freedom, eh?
それは。
I'm not sure I can emulate that.
No, what's life back at home like for you?
I spend most of my time studying at school, actually.
You go to school and study on purpose? Gives me the heebie-jeebies just thinking about it.
I can imagine why. Right, we've got one more link event.
や
Hi, Wappa.
Hiya.
調子は
Something wrong?
Just think about school and studying and all that gave me such a headache.
はは
You look like a student who just realized they forgot their homework.
Homework? I feel even worse now.
If the very mention of school gets you this worked up, perhaps I should be the one teaching you about a normal life.
No thanks.
あ、
You should come visit my home someday.
の
Then you could pay a visit to my school and experience the joys of learning.
I guess maybe it might be fun with you, but...
We could do our homework together once school is out too.
Okay, you know what? Never mind.
Good grief. Perhaps... Did I just hear Britz laugh? What the hell? Perhaps I'm not the only one who needs to learn to live a proper life here in Gasco. Did someone say KFC?